I don't know if I was necessarily embarrassed to talk to a doctor, I just didn't know if I needed to, the longtime SNL star tells People. For the first time, Kenan Thompson is opening up about a recent health diagnosis. The longtime Saturday Night Live star, 46, tells People exclusively that he began struggling with a health issue over 2 years ago. The actor and comedian was 44 years old when he started experiencing painful heartburn, specifically when eating acidic foods. It became so frequent that he struggled to get through workdays at SNL. I noticed that I would get hoarse a lot easier when I'm doing the show. Losing my voice quicker, but also uncomfortable sleepless nights because I'm burping up acid, just kind of hiccuping all night, he tells People. And that can definitely add more stress to an already stressful kind of environment doing a live show like that. So all of those factors, I was like whatever, I'll get over it. But it just started to pile up. Thompson tried to avoid some of his trigger foods and take over-the-counter medications, but nothing brought him significant relief. I was able to take something and patch it up for the moment, but I got to a point where that didn't work anymore. That's when it got serious, he explains. It was a suffering in silence situation. I don't know if I was necessarily embarrassed to talk to a doctor, I just didn't know if I needed to. The All That alum says his symptoms were at their most extreme in early 2024. They became so disruptive to his everyday life that finally, he decided to see a doctor. Thompson was immediately diagnosed with GERD. Gastroesophageal reflux disease, commonly known as GERD, occurs when stomach acid repeatedly flows back into the tube connecting your mouth and stomach, esophagus, according to the Mayo Clinic. This backwash is known as acid reflux, and it can irritate the lining of the esophagus. GERD is one of the most common gastrointestinal disorders, affecting more than 65 million people in the United States. However, it often goes undiagnosed. I didn't know there was a real medical term for it, Thompson admits. Shortly after his diagnosis, the actor's doctor introduced and prescribed him with Voquezna, a potassium-competitive acid blocker and the first and only FDA-approved treatment of its kind to manage the chronic condition. I felt relief pretty immediately, Thompson adds. Now speaking publicly about his health for the first time, the comedian is partnering with Fathom Pharmaceuticals for the GERD is No Joke campaign to raise awareness about GERD and Voquezna, encouraging people to feel comfortable seeing a doctor and getting proper help. For the campaign, Thompson is doing what he does best and using humor to shed light on the important health issue, portraying a chef in a